Hi, this is Chris Justice, and you're watching Lumisonic, and this is part 2 of Pico Wars. So, in case you missed part 1, this is Return of the Jedi, or The Empire Strikes Back, or the Pico Projector Strikes Back, and we're reviewing Pico projectors. Now, these little things are the love of my life right now, and I have quite a few of them, and I've tested quite a few of them. Everything from Sony to JVC, and now these Chinese-made projectors. Now, I really like them because we use them to watch Netflix, we take them camping, and you'll see my DJI Mavic Pro. I use it to watch my footage there as well. I also connect external things like my laptop directly to it so I can watch footage. And more importantly, I use it to share things. I will pop this up in the tent and the kids will be watching a movie in just a few minutes. I also like these because they run Android. And we can play Netflix or use anything from the Android library on Google Play. Today, we're going to take this one through a couple of different runs. I'm going to show you what's in the box, and why don't we just get started. First of all, you'll probably notice these things are pretty small. They do pass, as I said before in the previous video, about a 2.5 hour runtime for most movies. In the box, you'll have a traditional power adapter, and you'll have a little micro tripod, as we've got here in this big box. So, if you're looking for detailed instructions and Apple simplicity, you're not going to find it here. These projectors are designed for people that have some technical knowledge, especially of the Android operating system. The projector is very easy to start. Got a simple button here on the top. You can be projecting in just under a couple minutes. You can connect to your wireless network and be watching Netflix in just a second. All right, so now we got the projector powered on. Takes about 30-45 seconds for it to boot up, but once you're going, here's your picture. Now, if you're shopping for a Pico projector, you're going to notice different resolutions and that sort of thing. Very few of these projectors are actually 1080p. There's some sub-resolution underneath that. But as I said before, if you're watching Netflix, this is perfect. So don't get fancy. Don't try to get something that has the highest resolution possible. You're simply not going to get it. These projectors have anywhere between 50 and 150 lumens. They run really well in a darkened room. If you're in a tent, if you're in your bedroom at night, even as we've got it projected here, it's a moderately lit room, but you can still see it quite bright. It will go up and broadcast about a 140-inch screen before it gets a little dull and unwatchable. Now, as I said before in the previous video with the add-in projectors, you have this fancy remote called eShare, and you can find this on the App Store. You basically can navigate around with a little mouse click, and you can see here that we've got Netflix installed, and within just a couple of minutes you can be playing your favorite series and binge watching whatever you wish. Now, the projection on this is a little bit lower than some of the other resolutions and projectors that I've seen, and these are LED projectors, so you'll notice that they have a little bit of a fan inside of those to keep that LED bulb a little bit cool. It's a fun projector, so keep in mind that this is a projector designed for a home or out camping. This model in particular is very rugged. It's solid. It feels good to the touch. These are all soft touch buttons on top, and I really, really like this projector. All right, as I said before, we're now broadcasting a movie over Netflix. It's at full volume right here, so if, again, you're in a bedroom, it's quiet, you're trying to keep everything low volume so the kids don't wake up, it's a perfect projector for you. You can also go headphones, so if the wife's asleep, then you can do as I do and pop on the headphones and watch whatever you like. So everything runs directly off of this app, so you can at any point also go into the Google Play Store and add any additional apps that you want or play internal flashcards. There's an internal flash. I think this one's about 8 gigs. There are others that come with a higher gigabyte ratio. You can also put in your SD card, USB, and this one seems to have a SATA interface, but I don't think that that's accurate. So all the basic stuff that you might think from Android are all there. And as I said before, you can pretty much add additional apps or just browse the internet, but nobody's going to browse the internet on this thing. It's simply a very, very low caliber processor. It's good enough for watching Netflix and adding other things. Now, I do want to make another point here. If you have Apple devices and you're using AirPlay, this is not the best device for you. If you're playing local movies on your phone that are unencrypted, that are uncopy protected, they're great. But if you're trying to play protected content off of Amazon and that sort of thing, HBO Go, it's a no-show on those things. So, do I recommend the Papa Mini? I do. I like the build quality of the Papa Mini. It's nice. The soft touch buttons are a little annoying at night. Again, the things I don't like about it is that these buttons flash. And so if this is charging or if it's just sitting on top of the nightstand, it will flash. And so I have to flip it over and that sort of thing. But overall, the build quality is great. The remote is great. You've got a direct view into the operating system directly on your phone. It runs the eShare app, as I said before, that's available on the App Store, so that's nice. It also runs 5 or 6 other projectors that are available in the market. So this will cost you anywhere between $140 and $180. It's lightweight, can drop into a backpack, and I highly recommend it. So you can pick one of these up. Thank you very much to Gearbest for letting us try this thing out. I'm sorry, guys, you're never going to get it back.